morning, everybody. You say good morning. Say hello. Say hello. You loving on your brother.
Mom, I can't unsee.
Okay. Drew, who you have? Camden? Baby.
Hi, little Camden.
You okay?
Payton's gonna look.
So Drew has been calling the baby Camden, like nonstop, okay? Like he knows his name. But then the other day he asked me several times, he'd come up to me and go, "What's his name? What's his name?" It was just so funny. I was like, I don't know why he's doing that. Oh, you gonna start fussing now? What you doing? Hi. Hi. So he has been not super fussy this morning, but just not settled. So we have not started school yet. We need to get to school. It's 9:45. I like to start by 9. But having a newborn, we don't always start right on time.
Reagan. Look at Drew. Drew, do this. Drew, do this. Drew, do it. Drew, do this. Jackson.
Okay, so this morning things don't always start the way that we had planned and intended. My mind is focused on school. I'm wanting to get school done. The baby just wasn't settling, which is fine. But honestly, I was sitting there a little overwhelmed and a little stressed of wanting to get to school. Yep, say hi. You got dinosaur.
Yeah.
And just thinking, I really got to get to school. The clock is ticking away. Just if we don't start at a certain time, like it just doesn't always go very well for us. So, but then in the background, I hear the kids are in the kitchen. They have worship music playing and they're singing. And I just hear them discussing amongst themselves. And I'm like, you know what, God, that's exactly what I needed. All learning does not happen out of, okay, hang on, buddy. All learning does not happen out of workbooks, out of books, or just when we're sitting at the school table. Learning, the kids learn all day long. I'm still learning. And it just so blessed me to hear them, in the other room, getting along for one, listening to worship music, praising the Lord. I was like, okay, it's okay. If we don't get to our history lesson, that is what is more important, is them creating their relationships together, them worshiping God. And it was just a gentle reminder that I needed this morning. So I thought that I would share that here, not to praise us by any means, but as a reminder to you mamas out there as well, is that, not all the learning happens. Okay, please stop. Not all the learning happens when we're just sitting at the table. But for real now, we're going to get to our schoolwork, huh?
Hi.
Yes.
Dinosaur.
Yeah, you got dinosaur. What does a dinosaur say?
Wow.
Rawr. Did we learn about dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you paint a dinosaur?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is it? So here's Logan. You wrote out the worship song. That's very sweet, Logan. What song is it?
Here I am for worship.
Yeah. Very good. Kenny, what you got on? Kenny, what are you True Florida girl. See, we got a tank top on and a winter hat, huh?
Mom, that's really
Yeah.
like outside. Or if it snows, it doesn't get on her hair.
Yep. Okay, so I asked Payton to go in the attic and get down our bags of jackets because this weekend, yeah, you gonna say hi? Because this weekend's actually supposed to be just a little chilly for us Floridians here, and I know that my kids are gonna want their jackets. We have some, the ones that I bought this year, but the kids, this is a shirt, babe. No, here, take it off. Anyway, she pulled down a couple bags too with winter clothes. So now I have all this to go through and wash. I'm like, huh.
Hi.
Yeah. And we found, yep, some Toy Story winter pajamas for you. Huh. Yep. You know, just a typical day around here. Let's just add like 4 loads of laundry. Harper, what did you change into? You found a skirt?
Hi.
That's cute.
That's a dress. Hi. Give me it.
Yeah.
No stripes, Mom.
No straps. Yeah. So, of course, the kids are excited and have been going through these. And I need to go through them and get the correct sizes sorted because now it's all mixed up. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You remember that? And get all this washed up. Yep. Like, oh my goodness, I wasn't really prepared for all this. I just wanted the jackets. Huh. But we found the one that I was looking for. So I didn't buy Harper one because I had bought Reagan a brand new jacket last year. And I knew it was still in good shape. And so we did find that. So that's what Harper will wear. So this was the only thing that I was needing really, but yes, I'll help you. So I actually have a load of the winter jackets and stuff in. Oh my goodness, y'all. We finished our history lesson. We had lunch in the midst of it too because kids were hungry and all of that. That's why I like to get like a good portion of our school done before lunch because kids get too hungry and distracted. And anyway, so we had lunch along with our history lesson, which means a bigger mess. So we're gonna I gotta clean this up and then we're gonna do our reading lessons. But I gotta clean up some of this because it's driving me nuts. So here's the table. We did put up our school books, but that's what's left over. Got all of that stuff to clean up. Yeah. And this is what the toddlers do while we're doing school. So I gotta clean all that up. And then Drew was drawing on the magic eraser, the dry erase board. There's the baby sleeping so well. Aww. So I feel like the story of my life right now is every day is not going the way that I had intended it, but that's okay. So school, we got a good bulk of our schoolwork done. Didn't get everything done that I had planned on, but the kids honestly, like, they are now watching videos and drawing and just kind of feel inspired with that. So I'm just going to let them be because they are having a good time and enjoying that. So we also did our after lunch chores. So we primarily clean up after each meal. So the kitchen is now all cleaned up. All the kids did their chores. I actually have a video on how we do chores in our house if you want to see that. I'll put it in the description box below. I wasn't intending on starting this mountain. I really was just, which I will be glad when this is all done, okay? I already went through the boys' clothes. Boys' clothes are so much easier to go through than girls' clothes, just saying. Maybe it's because I have 7 girls and, well, I have 4 boys, but I was thinking the 2 boys, Jackson and Logan, because those are the clothes that I went through. And Drew's clothes are easy to go through too. And well, Camden, I already have his clothes done, so. Anyway, so in my last few vlogs from last week, I talked a lot about baby Camden and all the fussiness that he was having and the stomach pains and all of that. So I wanted to update you guys on how he is doing. So like I said in my previous vlogs, he has been very unhappy. His stomach obviously was bothering him. Something wasn't right, and he just was not feeling good. So he is doing so much better, y'all. Oh my goodness, I am so thankful. So I wanted to say a huge thank you to you guys for first your prayers. So many of you commented and said that you were praying for us, and it just, honestly, I could feel it. And I'm so thankful for that. And many of you guys gave me some suggestions and encouragement and just some really great ideas on what to do. Like, you were like, hey, have you tried this? Hey, you need to try this. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. Thank you so much, because some of the stuff I hadn't thought of. Like, you would think with it being my 11th baby, like I would know what I'm doing here. So I wanted to say a huge thank you. So like I said, he is doing so much better. He still has some fussy periods, but it is not all day like it was. I honestly think, obviously, the change in formula really helped. I had switched, I think we're on our 3rd or 4th formula. The doctor first had suggested a sensitive one, not Nutramigen. And I think that's honestly what made him super bad and made him, I can't talk today. I think that's what made him worse, was the first formula that the doctor had suggested. Okay, thank you. And I think it really messed up his stomach and made him really constipated too. So I think that formula really made him worse. So I switched him to Nutramigen. And he has been so much better. It's been a week today since switching to the formula. His poop has changed back. I'm telling you all the things. His poop has changed. It did turn to green with the other formula. It has changed back to normal color. Obviously the difference in gas drops. I really think the probiotic has helped a lot, and the chiropractor. So Camden also had his follow-up chiropractor appointment yesterday, and she said that he felt so much better. So his first adjustment, he was so stiff and very unhappy and cried the whole time. And she kept saying, I am so worried about him and his little tummy. She was like, it does not feel good at all. And I was a little concerned that the chiropractor's telling me that she was so worried. Yesterday, she was like, he feels so different. She was like, there's still some in there. He didn't cry at all in his adjustment yesterday. In fact, he even seemed like he enjoyed it. And she was able to do everything that she needed to do. I think she did everything last week, but it was harder for her to do, and it took a lot more time. Yesterday, it just was like perfect. So she wants me to still bring him in once a week for about a month, and we'll go from there and see how he is doing. But he wasn't crying. He didn't seem like he was in pain. So yay for that. I am so glad. So I feel like we're on the upswing. I think the biggest difference, obviously switching the formula, I think the probiotic and the chiropractor has helped the most. Like, I'm giving him gas drops maybe once a day. Some day, like, I don't even think I gave him any yesterday till last night. So anyways, again, thank you guys so much for all of your encouragement and support. I'm going to tackle this mountain now. Like, I've got all these clothes to go through. I've got more in front of me too. It's not just this. So I'm going to get to working on that, but I wanted to update you guys and just let you know where we are and that we are doing better. And he only woke up twice last night, so much better. And I wasn't up for hours. It was a quick, feed him and back to sleep. All right, so Jackson drew
Stitch. Let me see.
Really good.
Can I see?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I draw Winnie the Pooh, a Minion, and Baymax.
Oh, cool. Wait, let me see your minion. You went too fast. Very good. So Logan did.
I don't know why you're saying like it's really good. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
And it's not that good.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Did you have fun doing it?
I guess so.
Then that's all that matters, right? But it is good. No, y'all did good.
I'm done.
All right, so we're working on some dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to help it, not Drew, because he needs this.
Yeah. So we are making chicken stuffing casserole. We already got the chicken cut up.
I don't like the
You
chicken
do?
casserole.
So this is actually about it's actually about 4 pounds of chicken. that I just cut up. We added sour cream. Yep, we got to add the rest of the ingredients. So I also cooked up about 2 pounds of ground beef. I think it's like.
I can put it in.
Oh, that's not for that. No, get this here. This isn't for that. This isn't for tonight. So this is actually, we're gonna have taco soup again this weekend.
No, I don't like
So
taco soup.
Yes, you did.
No.
Okay, so I went ahead and cooked up the ground beef so I can have that ready to put in the crock pot tomorrow. Daddy's home. So one thing that calms Camden down is you doing your legs. Oh, you're acting asleep. So he sways his legs like a swing. It works almost every time, huh? Mm-hmm. Can you do that all night long? He's like giving you the stink eye. All right, here's dinner. I'm glad that I took it out whenever I did. It was getting a little bit charred. And here's the broccoli that did get a little bit too charred. I do like, actually, this is broccoli in the air fryer. I do like it crispy, but it got just a tad too crispy. It's so good though. Oh, so I'm also going to steam some broccoli because some of my kids will not eat it that crispy. Some kids like it, we call it crispy. Some kids like it crispy and some kids don't. So we'll definitely steam some broccoli, but this is our dinner tonight. Tonight's also Wednesday. Nathan is taking several of the kids to church. I'm staying home with, I know Harper, Drew, and Kinley are definitely staying home. One, they're littler and they need to get to bed on time, but they also have a slight cold. Nothing that bad, but they have a runny nose and a cough. Obviously, Camden's staying with me, but I don't know who else. I don't know if Miley's staying or not. Anyway, so some kids are going to church with Nathan. Some kids are staying with me. But that's going to be it for today. I feel like today was a very busy, productive day. I got a lot done. It was a good day. It was a tiring day. But anyway, so thanks so much for hanging out with us, and we will see y'all in the next video.